Good morning. Wow, I'm here. Look, it's me. Oh man. Good morning, WWE fan. Welcome. All the stars. Stars and stripes. And the eagle flies. Such good Ostriv music, isn't it? Why, hello there. Good day. Good day. Let me clear my throat. That, was that Snoop Dogg or Ludacris? Or somebody else? I don't know. Yum. Yeah, see, oh, your Xbox controller came. Nice. Now I can turn this puppy on. We can have 2 views of me. That exciting? But in the meantime, where are we at? We are at Ostriv on a sheep farm. Your new controller came. That's amazing. I think that's good news. Honestly, don't know. A little less. Maybe 30, 33, 1/3. Okay, not exactly 1/3, but you know. Hey, Fall Guys is free on every console. They better do something. That game's dead, isn't it? Okay, what else? So, food variety is a thing, and I think the thing with the food variety is we just... I don't know. You know? I don't know. Let's build another granary, if you will, and put it way out here, and see if we can't just fill it with more people's stuff, you know? I don't, man, I did like Fall Guys once in a while. This, I don't know. It was too much. They were at 8,000 of the 10,000 channel points needed for the monkey suit. Man. It plays surprisingly well on Switch. Yeah, I would imagine it does. It seems like a Switch kind of game, you know what I mean? Oh, we're building houses like left and right around here. Let's do the greenery first, though. We got a visitor. He wants sunflower oil. Whoa, we're a little shy on the sunflower oil, but I think this is boats, yeah. Flour, we have none. Clothes, we have none. Warm clothes, we have 150. Actually, $1,000 up right now. Apples, 559, sure. That won't spoil on the boat ride. Iron ore, salt, meat, and dried fish and honey. We don't need any of that nonsense. Oh, nice, yeah. Play some Fall Guys. Do it. Let those guys know you want to keep the game alive. Doesn't go to the same... Is that the TAF courses? Is that what you mean, the TAFE? You say TAFE and it picked up cave? Probably. Yeah. Sadness. We like deforested in the weirdest way. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought you meant. Yeah, that'll be what you do. 5 more trees for that field. Oh my word! I don't even remember what we're gonna do with it. Maybe potatoes? Is that what we're gonna do with it? Yeah, potatoes. Sure. So last night, your morning, it was alright. We played a detective board game. And, it was interesting. It was interesting. So what do we want? We can buy pumpkins, right? Let's just do it this way. We'll just do 200 of everything. And see if this helps. Beetroot. 200... They really, I don't know. Cabbage, 200. I don't mind if they have butter. 200. Oh, can't do it. I don't know how to make butter. Carrots, 200. Maybe if we just buy everything, you know, I don't know. Cheese? Where do we get butter and cheese from? I want to make that. It said you were live, but it was the outro. Yeah, we did. I streamed it for a little while. We played. I played that game, which was a detective game where you had to draw cards in a specific place, and they gave you clues, and the clues could lead you to the next card, but you had to do everything within 38 cards. And by the time I got through 15 of them, I was like, oh ho ho! I know exactly what's happening, you know? And it turned out that I did not. I was way off. No spoilers. But it was pretty bad. Jeepers, these guys want a lot of stuff. 1367. Sunflower oil, even. Persons wants it all. I want it all. Metal parts? Yes. I want it all. We finally have metal parts. Oh, and the field's ready. Perfect. Do the old potato. I think we can do potatoes twice. That makes sense? I think so. And then fallow. Activate. Activate. Perfect. Thank you, Too Old. Thank you for the work. Okay. Nobody knows. Hey, a couple of people got married, another house done, another house being built. So, the Smithies should be doing wonderful things. We should have a bunch of metal parts soon. I don't know. Qualified 8th in the... What are you talking about? Oh. You're playing Fall Guys. Gotcha. Qualified 8th in the first round. That's pretty good. There's so many new games that I haven't even played, so I don't even know what is going on in that game anymore. Where's the carts and wagons? We want to do carts and wagons and everything. Okay, so how are we going to expand? Oh no, what's this? We have too much flax. Oh wait, linseed? Why do we have any linseed? It's okay, we have the perfect thing for this. 8-4. I figured this out last time. 8-4-8-1 linseed goes to this place right here. No! No, not that one. Please stop. Oh no. Okay, well, we done messed that up. That's a granary. This is the one I wanted. We can still move it though. In fact, we can destroy these. Yay! No more wool. Sunflowers we don't have. Dried fish, maybe. 350, sure. It's full crossplay now? Fun. Maybe we need to do a Fall Guys stream, you know, someday. Flour? 570. Chicken eggs? Oh, we probably have lots of chicken eggs. No, I say lots. 549 chicken eggs. Oops. It is actually a lot. Horseshoes. Salt. We probably have salt. And flax. We don't sell flax. And now we have linseed oil going here. No good reason. 6. Nice. How many was there? How many rounds is there? 5? 3? 4? Oh, the animals are going home. You know what that means. Winter. Well, Saturday, I don't know what's going on yet. My family will be coming back into town different days this weekend. So, Friday, one of the kiddos is coming back. I don't know about Saturday. And then Sunday, my wife and kiddo is coming back. So I don't exactly know. I don't know my weekend schedule yet. But you should soon know. Know what I mean? You guys have water, right? Yeah. Knock it off. Always complaining. They complain because the spouse, the wife, doesn't go get water. I mean, she is working also. I understand. But don't complain to me that there's no water when you didn't go get the water yourself. You know what I mean? That's like complaining to the government that you can't afford to get groceries, and it's because you're not working. What? What do you mean? Go get the groceries. Oh no. We have a lack of firewood? Really? No, we don't. Okay. There's like, again, this guy lives right across the street from the firewood, which, okay, so we don't exactly have. Okay, fine. But, to be fair, we used to have firewood. I don't know what happened here. I'll have this gentleman go get firewood as well. Go get firewood. What are you doing? Will my PC be able to handle it? Well, I don't have to play it on the PC if I can play it on Xbox. And then I can stream the Xbox, right? I mean, not the cheap way that... stream the Xbox to my PC and stream it that way. You know what I mean? Oh, there's ways. There's ways to do everything. Or I just don't do it. Onions, carrots, apples. We don't have apples yet, and lime. We buy lime. Ooh. Oh. They also won't trade with me till spring, so that was fun of them to make an order. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's easy. Pretty easy. The Xbox has a... Well, Xbox Game Pass has the what's it called? Cloud gaming. The Xbox, the cloud. What's it called? It's got a name. I don't know. Oh, I don't have to install it. I don't have to install anything on my Xbox anymore. Got the cloud. Cloud gaming. That is the way to go, honestly. We're cloud gaming right now. If I could recommend anything to anybody, it is cloud gaming. We're playing this game at the highest quality settings, although I'm not streaming it at the highest quality settings. Wait, what? Yeah. This game doesn't have high settings. But, from a PC that I don't own in some NVIDIA warehouse. And, man, such good stuff. And then Xbox does the exact same thing. Thank you, Mr. IV bot. Yeah, the Xbox Game Cloud. Is that what it's called? I don't know. But let's see. Xbox Cloud. Fall Guys. Even if it doesn't, I can still... It has cloud saving, so I don't know... See, this... Somebody specifically asked that question. It's not on GeForce, it's not on Amazon Luna, and it's not on Cloud or Stadia, so not available yet. So I would have to actually stream it from the Xbox, but everywhere. You know, works the same way. We built everything. Okay, now we have to figure out what in the world we're gonna do next. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is move all this linseed because that's gonna be a pain. And I don't want to forget. Linseed 8481. Move all that to this warehouse, which is empty. So, does flax just create linseed? Is that what I'm getting from here? Linseed. What can I do with linseed? We'll never know. What does this guy want? Flour? Well, we don't have a bunch of flour, but we're making it. Potatoes. We will have a bunch of potatoes in the next few years. Dried fish. We never have dried fish. Sunflower oil. We always have sunflower oil. Clothes. We've got a couple. 20. Oops, I did close. Textiles, leather, metal parts. Yes, that's where the money's going to be from these coming years. So last year, we made a profit of $703 despite not charging anything at the marketplace. Nice. So we paid $1,029.60 in local purchases and sold $3,000 in sales. How is that possible? I don't know. But we're going to buy 110% of market price. Oh wait, 120% purchase from the citizens, and the market price is going to be at 100%. Might do a deal in a couple of years, maybe. You know, where apricots and apples and potatoes are, you know, half off or something. Who knows? I just want to keep the people happy, which I don't think is a thing in this game, other than they keep telling me they want food variety and other things. But if they can't get food, obviously they move out. The only thing you can die of in this game is old age. You guys remember Banished? Ugh, people would just starve all the time. Starving was terrible. Okay, so what do we want to expand? How much flour do we have? I mean, not flour, but wheat. Not a lot. Okay. Did I used to stream your Xbox when I was on Mixer? No. No, PC only. And I had to use my PC. And so I had to lower all the graphics down to 0. whatever I could get it down to. So low detail, low everything you could think of. No shadows. But at the same time, we were playing games that graphics weren't all that great. Like this game, I would not be able to stream and play at the same time. Also, the computer, it was a different computer, I think. What was that? Yeah, because that was before I moved to Florida, maybe? No, it wasn't. It was while I was here. So no, it was this computer, but it was brand new. I not R. I not R. Not sure what that means. Not sure exactly what that means. Oh, I, not R. You're talking about the previous. I thought I was answering your question this whole time, and I wasn't. I used to stream off Xbox and Mixer, yeah. Mm-hmm. Xbox and Mixer went hand in hand. Oh, it was so great, wasn't it? I still miss Mixer. Still, even though Twitch does all these fun things, it's just something about Mixer that everybody mixes, you know? Bring it back. Just kidding, man. The stuff you could put in the in chat and things. It was just fun. It was just fun. Like, remember that? You could save up your embers and put the fairy on the screen and it would flap its wings and fly up the chat? Come on, Twitch. Come on, Twitch. Oh, look at all the cattle. Cattle. Okay. We've got builders. What are we building? I don't know. We'll figure this all out. So we could use more stuff. We have lots of wool. We need whatever that word is, black something. We probably have more. We have plenty of leather. 275 leather. How is our shoe company doing? One there. Is that our only one? We have just one shoemaker. Man's got 400 shoes. 400 shoes. Doesn't really get bought that much. You can't say you've tried if you haven't done it for a year straight. There's not a professional streamer, male professional streamer, that did not have to stream for consistently forever before reaching partner. Nick Merckx, Tim the Tatman, they were in tournaments, and so they grew a little bit faster because people watching the tournaments want to watch them on Twitch. Still, months of consistent streaming. And they started at 0, just like everybody else. Actually, I think Nick Merckx's family watched him. Who else? Widow plays Rocket League. Took over a year to make partner, and now she's got a huge following. You did it every day for 2 years for about 2 hours. Yeah, unfortunately 2 hours isn't long enough. 1 hour is not long enough. You can see the stagnant growth I have. 1 or 2 extra followers a month is all I grow. It's just consistency and time. Most streamers, if they want to grow, are posting to Twitter, they're posting to YouTube, they're posting to TikTok, they're posting to Instagram, they're streaming for 6 to 8 hours a day, if they can, and they're doing it on a regular schedule. Banana is not on a regular schedule, but he has a following and posts a bunch of stuff on Instagram and YouTube and Twitter that is very specific now for fishing, and so his growth is going to go up faster. I think he was streaming to an average of 30 some people the other day, which is great. That's halfway to partner. So, and he's been streaming for multiple years, and I think what one of the reasons he doesn't grow faster is a consistent schedule. But once you have the people that keep coming back, the consistent schedule is secondary, really. But people like Nick Merckx, Tim the Tatman, Widow, they all stream the exact same time-ish, you know, relatively the same time. Tim the Tatman starts earlier in the day, Nick Merckx starts in the afternoon, and the people that watched him are waiting. They're waiting for him to start. And then he'll post on Twitter, back in it, MFAM, you know, with a picture of him at the beach. And then people go into chat. There's got to be 1,200 to 2,000 people in chat waiting before he even goes live. And then he does a 20-minute intro. And people are in there spamming emotes. So, point is, in order to grow, you gotta keep doing it. For example, I should have quit a long time ago. You know, been doing this for over, well, what's Nexel's sub count the other day? It was 18 months. 18 months. Look at this. Look at it. Boom. 18 months. And that's it. Crazy that someone would do this for 18 months without more success, you know? You gotta know when to quit. And I don't know. Yep, you just beat the dead horse over and over again. That's all you do. That's what I'm doing. Last night, I played Board Game Arena to one view, and I don't know who it was. That's just the nature of it's the nature of streaming. It is the nature of streaming. But you know, don't take my advice. I don't have any viewers. But I am quoting what others have done. Hey, a child's been born to the Slavinsky family. Everyone lives here still. This whole Slavinsky family still lives here. Ohala is unemployed. Interesting. Oh, we need buckwheat. Or not buckwheat, but broadcloth, by the way. Has anyone seen anybody selling... You're selling broadcloth. The only way to get clothes is to get broadcloth. Okay, so we need thousands more sunflower oil for this guy. I'm gonna have to do it. This guy wants everything. Who is this? No. Who am I? Who are they? Marifa, over here. Due East. Wants... Oh, I'm so dumb. Wants everything. But yeah, it's beating a dead horse. You're absolutely right. If you're not enjoying that's why if you're not enjoying the game that you're playing and you're not growing on Twitch, it's depressing. You gotta take breaks a lot. Which is why I've lost the care to stream what everybody's watching, you know? Rocket League brings in the views, brings in the followers. I just don't want to play it. I kind of do now. But right now. But I don't want to play it every day, you know? Yeah. Yep. I know the feeling. Oh no! We've run out of burial plots. Oh no. And there's people dying. I don't know if I can fit any more in here. Well, we can do it this way. Yeah. Once you quit though, that's the end. There is literally no more. That's how it is with everything. You know? If you give up on something, that's it. That's the end of that until you come back. And starting back is hard. We built all the... What were we building? Forget. I don't remember what we're building. But it's built. Oh, we built the granary. Oh, we weren't building anything. That's right. Okay. Yeah, Mixer was much easier to grow on. It was much easier to grow on, and making the transition from Mixer to Twitch was not easy for most people. In fact, that is when most people retired from streaming. It's a completely different market, which is there's no formal advertising, and there's no, you know, Xbox isn't saying, hey, you like this game? This guy's streaming it, you know. So there's just that. Chicken eggs. What came first, the chicken or the egg? I think it's obvious, right? Can't figure that out. What in the world are you doing with your life? Okay, nailed it. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what I did for 2 hours last night. Did I stream for 2 hours last night? Yeah. Streamed talking to myself, making it sound like I'm not. I could be talking to myself right now. And when this goes up on YouTube, nobody's gonna know that nobody was watching. It's gonna be very hard to know when I've lost my mind, honestly, because I'll just be talking to myself. You know, out loud in the kitchen, making eggs. I'll be turning, looking over my shoulder, and saying stuff like, you know, I really like football. Do you like football? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Football's great. Yep. And that's how life will be when I lose my mind. And nobody will know because they'll think, oh, he's probably just streaming to Twitch. Like he's had for years. Oh, we can build this way a little bit. Build this way a little bit. What do we need? Honestly, I don't know. We need... I guess... People are buying... Oh, clothes. Yeah. Oh, wait, we're broke. Oh, no. So broadcloth, 130. Man, we use that broadcloth real quick, don't we? Leather, we're at, okay, let's build shoes. I think for the shoemaker's workshop, it's just, where is it? It's just leather, right? Tailor, shoemaker. There's no question mark. What in the world? How am I supposed to know? Put it right across from this guy here. It's occupied, yeah. I wanted to make sure it's straight. Perfect. Build that. I have a shoemaker. What's this? The fish is full? Let's get this guy getting fish. Just regular fish and dried fish. You know, 500 of each. That should be great. Well, I'm glad you're here, WWE fan. Yeah. Sometimes nothing works. Sometimes. There'll be a day when I go back to well, if you're doing TikTok now, you can't. I mean, you could do both. But do you want to? You hear a cat? Is that in the game? I left my door open? Oh my. Didn't even know. That's alright. See out into my hallway a little bit. Alright, so we have money. This guy wants all kinds of what is this? Yeah, we got potatoes. 2642, $111. And flour. I'm not making enough flour. Actually, is this even taking flour? No. Interesting. Let's get rid of the clothes here and add flour. I think. Just 1,000. Just 1,000. First time you have many hours into this game and never understood the point of burial plots. Yeah, I don't think it does anything. I don't think it does anything. But it's nice having a little, where is it? You know, just a little graveyard you can come and look at every once in a while. I'm kind of at a point where all I'm doing is rebuilding the city bigger next to itself. You know what I mean? Because we've got 370 people. We make money mostly every year. And I guess I just expand. I've got this awesome bridge to nowhere, which is kind of on the edge of the map, so it's kind of weird. But, you know. Relinquish, welcome, by the way. First time chatter. Thanks for stopping in and saying, let me know how many so many hours you're talking, like days and days of streaming, or playing. But yeah, you don't have to, I don't think you have to build them. I don't know, so there's not like a dead body piling up. 100 hours, nice. I'm sure that's probably what I have also. What is it, Control Shift Tab? No. What is it, It's just Control Tab? How do I bring up I think it's Control Shift Tab, but I don't know, maybe it's not working. I don't remember how to bring up the Steam thing. It's curious to see how many hours I have. It's not going to go well, WWE fan, because Twitch doesn't advertise your stream. You know what I mean? They don't advertise that you're streaming. How is anybody going to know? That's why growth on Twitch is difficult. 8,000 oil, man. These people, hey, they want it. We don't have it, but they want it. They want it. We have no clothes. We have 360 warm clothes. We just need to make this a little bit bigger. We need a bigger operation. Yay, maybe some of our apples are growing finally. 4 years old, so it should be. This will also, okay. Yeah, Mixer advertised all the time. And if you wanted to play a game on your Xbox, it told you that there was people live. You could just watch it right on your Xbox. It was amazing. But, yeah. Why don't I know? Bring up, what is this called? Theme overlay. I think it's open Steam. No, where is? Oh, just Shift Tab? Really? Doesn't seem it. Okay, how many hours do I have? Ostriv. Why is it saying 39 hours? It's obviously not possible. I've been playing this for months. Maybe that is all I have. Yeah, but an hour a day for 39 days, maybe that's possible. I think Facebook Gaming actually promotes their streamers pretty well, from what I understand. If you're new, problem that people were having, from what I hear from, well, I won't mention any names, is that they stop promoting you when you get to a certain size because they figure you can promote yourself. And then YouTube Gaming There's no promotion. I don't understand YouTube gaming. If you don't already have a following on YouTube, I don't think... That's why I'm taking everything from Twitch, putting it onto YouTube the same day, so that I can grow on YouTube. Because in all honesty, YouTube gaming, I think if you have a following, I think is a little bit, it's different. I don't watch any YouTube live streams though. You know what I mean? I don't know a lot of people that do, except for, I know people that stream on YouTube, but they don't normally, they're already big, and they came from Twitch, so who knows. Alright, we're broke. A lot of people want flour. How much wheat do we get every year? Wheat. Oh, we have lots of wheat. Let's activate this guy again and just see if we can do it without our chickens starving to death. Hey, I don't watch any Facebook streams. I've been in there once or twice. There's Kendra Sight. You remember Kendra Sight streams Minecraft. And he was on Facebook Gaming and Twitch, and I watched him on Facebook Gaming, and it's just, it looks like you're on Facebook, and I don't even care for Facebook. Nice, making some money this month. What are we in? November. Making the money. Did I already say sunflower oil? Export flour, potatoes, dried fish, sunflower oil. Clothes? Wow, we have 250 clothes. Amazing. Metal parts? We have 1,000. Nice. And that's it. We did it. Well, people stream on TikTok as well. TikTok's different. I don't recommend TikTok. YouTube though, I used to watch people live on YouTube, but it's just Twitch. If you say I want to watch a live stream, Twitch just seems like that's where you go. Maybe I'll change, you know? The other thing is, so a lot of times, here's a secret. A lot of times I'll go into Twitch and see people playing like Ostriv, right? And I'll talk to the streamer about it, and people can click on my name and go to my stream. On YouTube, if I say hello in a chat, that's it. You'd never be able to find me. You know, never be able to find me because you can't click on my name. So even if I went into Tim the Tatman's stream and said, "Oh, I love Call of Duty Warzone," and Tim the Tatman said, "Oh, sweet, let's check out this guy's stream," he can't, because he can't click my name. He can't find me on YouTube. What? Why? Why would they do that? You used to be able to. You used to be able to click on them and go to their profile. Now they don't want you doing that. It's the streamer or nothing. Shoes. Oh, I know we have shoes. $280 worth of shoes. Hello? $350 worth of charcoal. Oh, we've got $664 worth of eggs. $117 worth of that. 130 clothes. That guy wanted thousands. And apples. We did it. We're at 1403. Another $112. Dakarchi. Durkachi. One of my favorite cities. You go get him, cowboy. Yeah, you should be able to click on people's names. Like if I click on your name right now, because you keep saying that you stream, and someone might be like, I wonder why he doesn't have any followers. Like, he could click on your name, open your name in a new tab, done, followed. But I don't know. Yeah, you can do it in comments. They just don't do it for streaming. It's true. I need to comment more on YouTube videos. I've started to, but I'm also trying to avoid watching YouTube videos, so, yeah. The catch-22, is that what that is? I have no idea. No idea. But this Ostriv is a good game. There's another game that'll probably start streaming, maybe tonight? No, not tonight. Maybe tomorrow. And it's called Foundations, I think. and it's extremely similar to Ostriv, except slow growth, animated graphics, and it's very slow. Very slow. But, whatever. You don't need courage to stream. You need, perseverance. Invictus, you know? Invictus. By William Ernest Henley. Let's see. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. Here, you can see. Oh, careful. You can see. It's right there. Right there. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. Who's that guy that does the voice that everyone loves? Morgan Freeman quotes Invictus. He had to memorize it in school, and it's one of those poems. It's just encouraging. You don't need courage to do stuff. You need the keep goingness, the perseverance. You know, especially on Twitch, there's nothing to be afraid of. I mean, unless you're afraid of failure. That's okay. I read it twice anyway. It adds to your chat score. Did you know that you have a chat score? You do. It's true. Anybody can look at how many chats you have. Look it up here in a second. Clothes? We have 20 clothes you can have. Good job. Good job, everybody. Metal parts. That's where the money's at. What was it? Was it chats? It's chat stats. But I don't remember how to get there. Let's see. Let's look. I think you go here. Then, chat. It is chat stats. Could have figured that out. Chat stats. Bam. We look here. There's been 82,000 total messages. WWE fan is the top chatter with 20,267 chats, which is 20,000. It's 19,000 more than second place, which is Nexel. So, congratulations. The number one Twitch emote is my face. Yay. And then the number one Better TV emote is Cat Jam, followed by Feels Good Man. So they have all kinds of stats. Cool. Cool. Well, you're advertising on the wrong channel. I'll tell you that much. Oh, you're retiring. Oh. Well, that was different than what you've been saying. How many jobs are we missing? We need 6. We could probably get another house. Let's just get another house up in here. We need houses anyway to build up our wealth of groceries. Sure, that looks perfect. Yep. And can I get one more in? Yes-ish. Man, these people are on the edge of town. They're on the edge of town. Shoes. We probably have. Oh, we have thousands of shoes. We did it. Only 32 cents. That's okay. It beats the 7 cents that charcoal is, and the 10 cents that eggs are. The 18 cents that sunflower oil is. Clothes. We never get clothes. And apples. Another 8 cents. Oh, we have no apples. Wheat. It's springtime. It's February. How did we do? Money. We lost $316. Well, does this guy have that cloth, by the way? Just buy the iron. Yep, we're here. We are here. The other thing is, I specifically don't watch teenager streams. I think it's weird. So that could also be a problem. Like my son wants to stream, and I keep telling him it is weird, I think, personally, for a 33-year-old man to watch a teenager stream. That might just be me. But feels weird, man. Because I think on Twitch, with parents observing, you can stream at 13 or 14. And I don't know. I'm not gonna be watching a 14-year-old stream. Okay, we need to move the wool. 7536. Move. And it goes to here. Okay, perfect. What's this guy want? Anything good? Flour. We don't have that much flour, but we do have 1210 flour. Yeah, pretty weird. Exactly. So that's the other problem people have. Young streamers, is the vast majority of people on Twitch are older. And so they're not going to be watching people that are young. Imagine if you were a girl, a 14-year-old girl. No way. No views. At least you hope. You hope there's no views, because you don't even know the people on the other side of the screen. You don't know. So yeah, forget that. Also, parents, if you're watching, I don't know. Don't let your young teenagers stream on Twitch. Just wait. They can do it later. But you can't tell my age though, because you don't have a mic and don't have a face. Well, that's why you don't have views. The no face cam, no problem. But no mic? Why are they watching? What are you bringing to the table? You know, they could just watch trailers. I think that's the problem, WWE fan. That's the problem. I think we solved it. I just don't know. For example, okay, here's what you do. You find your favorite streamer. Not me. Someone successful. Right? And while you're watching, ask yourself, why am I watching this? Right? Is it because they are talking with their chat? Or is it because you like the game that they're playing and they just happen to be there? Not likely. Or you just want something playing on your TV, right? And there's not a lot of people who just want this playing on their TV. Like if I did 5 minutes, right, of no talking and no face cam, everybody you'd all be gone. There'd be no reason to be here. So I think that's possibly part of the problem. We don't have any flour. We do not have horseshoes there. We have salt. Okay. People have been married. A house has been built. Good. Yeah. Okay. So when you're in Banana Stream, right? Why are you having fun? And after you ask yourself, why am I enjoying this? Ask yourself, would I enjoy it if his mic and camera were off? You know? Those are the things you need to ask. And I think you will find that his stream, which is a lot different than mine, it would not be fun just watching some guy fish. Not even seeing him, actually, because he doesn't have a face cam while he's fishing. So so maybe he's a different scenario, but he's talking. Yeah, he's funny. There you go. Everything he says, some of the things he says is funny. If his mic was off, he wouldn't be all that funny anymore. You know, unless he's jumping in the water. Which, did you see that fish the carp that got away, it broke his line right on shore. He has a clip of it on Instagram and Twitter. It was right at the edge of shore, and it was confused. It was just sitting there in the water, slowly going away. Man, I would have jumped after that fish. I was in his stream when that happened, and I could not believe he didn't go after that fish. You know, missed opportunity to jump in the water on stream. Okay, the well's built. That's good news. I think Google heard me talking to me, or there's someone in my house. That's not likely. As the song says, I don't go anywhere without my 9 or my 45. So it's not likely someone's in the house. The neighbors know. Man, we have so much fish. We can't get rid of it. Are we selling fish? Yeah. That's the other thing. That's why this channel will only grow slowly. Because you are like the 90%. People want to hear the extreme vulgar stuff, which you're not gonna hear here. So yeah, that's the other thing. Let's put fish up in here. Regular fish. F is for fish. F for fish. Where's the fish? Here we go. Perfect. Fish. We'll put firewood in here too, just because I don't want it to be And apples. Why not? Then let's check over here. Where's the marketplace? Is this one new? Yeah. We'll just put regular fish. Bam. There we go. We have more fish than we know what to do with. You just can't get a cheap microphone. Yeah. Well, I'm not saying that you have to buy a microphone. I'm just saying that might be why the views are lacking. Which is... There is people who stream without cameras all the time, and they're successful. What's that guy's name? Oh shoot, he's a funny guy. What is his name? Drawing a blank. Ooh, I want to say Lyric, but it's not. Something short though, something short like that. Anyway, he has no face cam, and so he's got this big, beautiful view of the game, and he talks over it. And people like him. What is his name? You know, so drawing a blank here. Let me look. I think I follow him, even though I never watch. I really need to purge the people I follow. Well, maybe I don't follow him anymore. Whoops. These things happen. No, I don't. I want to say Lyric though, or something. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, $50 for a mic. I paid 110. Face cam and no mic. Maybe if you're doing what is it? Beach? Well, like that's how Banana Stream would be if he had no mic, because he's carrying around his camera. You know? Which, by the way, should we switch over to me making eggs after the stream? Is that what the people want to see? Or I can also go for a walk. Oh wait, can I? Maybe. If I had a selfie stick. Okay, yeah, this needs to be emptied. Destroy. Bam! Nailed it. Perfect. Oh man, we're making tons of money. But I don't know how to grow. So I think this is make eggs on stream. Okay. I think this is where Ostriv ends, to be honest. Because I don't feel like restarting on the other side of the bridge, you know? Because basically what we have to do now to expand is bring houses, bring warehouses, bring granaries, and move them to where I want to go next, which would have to be over here, I think. And then, You know, I just don't know. I just don't know. Yeah, we can't make eggs. I can't make eggs on stream this time because I need to download the Stream Elements app. But maybe someday we'll do some live action streaming. But not today. Just it's just not the cards. So yeah, so let's take a look around this beautiful town before I have to get out of here in like 10 minutes. So early houses were where? Good question. It started right here. This is where the town started. Back then, the forest went all the way to here. Crazy, I know. Oh wait, we could replant again. So the town center was here, and the first buildings were this row right here. These are the oldest buildings. This is the very first building. These people here, they settled 24 years ago. Wow, the Jansunski family. Man, wow. From there, we expanded the forest. Forest was right in the forest, literally in the forest. And a carpentry and the smithy, all right here. We planted apple orchards very quickly. We wanted to grow them quickly, and from there, I don't remember. I think these houses were next. Of course, we had to get the thatchery going. Let's go all through here. Didn't do boats for a long time. Started building farms, because farms are important. But let's take a walk from the oldest part of the town, which is right here. There's Lucan and Yen. They're off going to work. They're builders. They've really got nothing to do. Come around here. Oh, this is our trading post, the first one. We have 2 now. Up around here. This is kind of the newer section. I thought, you know, why do we need gardens? We don't need gardens. What in the world? These people, they put their bushes right out on the street? Sure. Probably all kinds of bees and stuff. And then I was like, man, we need gardens. So we started putting gardens. Nice giant tree. This is a birch tree, and this is a cottonwood tree. Right in the middle of the street to walk under. A couple of them. The old gazebo. There's Amalihan and Ohala sitting, probably courting. They're probably discussing marriage and how many kids do you want? And oh, you know, just 2 or 3. This is the newest part of town, especially back here. 3 wells. Look, there's a little kiddo right now. Radoslav Dazlekidenkio. Has no clothes, no shoes. I don't know. Maybe the kids don't do that. You walk through here, you walk towards the spooky woods, where you actually walk through the woods, and you find the old chapel with pastor or the priest Danilo Chalachov, and you have these 2 patient people right here. Actually, you know what these guys are doing? They're waiting outside of the church. I think we know exactly what they're doing. I'm getting married in the morning. Ding dong, the wedding bells ring. We've got flour being made here. Is there no one working here? There is. They're just not working hard. Good for them. This is kind of the middle part of town. We built all these houses right next to the apricot and cherry trees. They're doing wonderful. There's hay here because we used to have chickens right here. They all died. Chickens don't eat hay, they eat wheat. Who knew? Then we've got this little farm, and this is the very edge of town right here. Look at these guys. Look at the size of this log they're carrying. That has to weigh hundreds of pounds, I'm guessing. Ooh. Hundreds. They take this path quite often, see the path being worn into the ground. It's kind of the best part of this game, I think. And then we have the riverfront or lakefront properties. These are just absolutely gorgeous views. Right from the back of your right from the front door. You could sit on the porch, maybe? No, it's awfully small. This guy can, with a couple of rocking chairs right here, and just watch the sunset over the lake. There's so many new stages in Fall Guys. I bet. I mean, it better have. That's the town of Ostriv. Perfect. Well, chat, WWE fan, y'all, I'm gonna get out of here. I think we put a period in Ostriv for a minute. I think we've built all that we can build on the lake. It's just nothing. I don't want to. It'd be interesting to try to expand. Same time, I think I don't want to expand. So we'll probably get out of here. I'm gonna make breakfast and get ready for work. I have to clean the cat litter, and then yeah, I won't be streaming tonight, but tomorrow I'll be back the same time, same place, 5:30 East Central Standard Time, whatever that converts to. An hour ago from now, pretty much. So y'all take care of yourself now, you hear? And man, I will be back. I'll be back before you can say Bob is your uncle or something. You know, or whatever you want to talk about. Goodbye, everybody.